Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I've been working as a freelancer for quite some years now, and if there's one thing I have learned is that you should cast your net out. You should try several things, though you will have to stick to one at the end of the day. But when it comes to looking for jobs, you should try as much as possible to increase your client base by trying several platforms. But one thing I found to be more effective is having clients of these platforms, because getting to pay 20% of your earnings to these platforms, adding the fact that you are not too sure that these clients are going to be there for the long run, and several other factors that could happen over time. So having clients that you work for all these platforms is very important. And this is like the fourth video where I've been explaining a mini series on how to get these high paying freelance clients of Fiverr and Upwork and every other freelance platform out there. So now I want to show you how to pitch to these clients. The first step I have discussed in a different video is how to find your potential clients, where to find them and how to find them. I've showed you the tools and how to get email addresses, and now I want to tell you how you can actually write these emails to this person in order to appeal to them, in order to make them consider you as the right person for the job. So how do you do this? Once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Teresa Apan, and I share information on work from home opportunities. If you are interested in this kind of videos, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to know when next I drop a video like this. So I'm just going to head on to explain what's involved in pitching your job to this client. So this is way more than writing Upwork proposals. This involves you pitching and also doing a follow-up afterward. So first of all, I'm just going to put this out there. Cold emailing clients, especially when you've never done it before, would seem a bit intimidating, but it's really not intimidating if you actually learn how to write these emails, if you learn how to do it. I've seen a lot of people just send me emails and they copy my email, like look at this email for example, my email and several other person's email, they just copy and send the templates linking to their Fiverr links. I think that's really a waste of email address or contact, because the person did not carefully plan their email sequence. They just sent out emails anyhow. Now the person may have gotten traffic to their Fiverr gig, but I'm very certain they really did not get anyone to work with them, because at that point in time I didn't need their service. Several other persons probably also did not need their service, so they kind of wasted time sending out those bulk emails. So how do you construct these emails to send them out? That's what I want to talk about in this particular video. So before you send out your email, you need to increase your chances of this client actually clicking on your email, and the first thing you need to do is you need to research on the client. If you'll be writing copy for the client, you need to go through their website copy, you need to go to their landing page copy, see what they are missing out, see what could actually increase conversion rates for them, engagement rates, whatever it is. For the graphics designers, show them a better logo, show them a better graphics that could be used, that could appeal to their target audience. For the developer, find a bug, find an issue, find something that they are missing out to, or so they are missing out on, that could actually help their website or their business. Don't just go being generic and say, I am a web developer with 5 years experience, I can help you do this. For you to actually see their website on the internet, that means they already have a web developer, they already have the back-end guy, the front-end guy, they already have a website copywriter or whoever it is in-house. But you're coming as a freelancer, so you need to pick out one thing that's wrong on their business, on their website, or on the service they are offering, and capitalize on that and let them know that this is the problem you're coming to solve and how it affects their business in general and how you're going to solve it better for them. So you should find an issue and profile a solution. You need to be a person of value. They already have the systems in place, they already have a website, they already have website copy on their website, they already have what you're coming to pitch to them. Even though you wouldn't have found them online, they have these already. So what exactly are you coming to offer to them that's going to make everything quite different? And that's where the whole finding an issue and offering a solution comes into play here. So now you know their problem, you have crafted out points that you're going to put in your email as the solution. what you need first is your subject line, the email subject line. When you receive an email, the first thing you see, like the title or the headline, that's the subject line. I'm very sure, just like me, before you click on an email, maybe an email drops on your phone, you check the notification, you see the subject line. If the subject line is not appealing enough, you swipe. If the subject line is appealing, something you'll be like, oh, someone to say, congratulations, you have won, click on it. Even though most of those subject lines, most of them are clickbait, I'm not asking you to go do clickbait, but when you click on it, you get to read the email. So in order to increase your click rate of the email being opened, you need to make use of subject lines that appeal to your audience. You will not have to use clickbait. Don't use clickbait. Clickbait shows that you're unprofessional. You need to craft headlines and subject lines that will make your prospective clients open your email. The first step is to get them to open your email, and getting them to open your email all comes down to you using a catchy subject line. So now you've gotten their attention. How are you going to start this? This is where the body of the email comes in. In the body of the email, you need to mention their flaws and offer their solutions and why they should work with you. Before you go in depth into this, there's a part of the email, the body, that is very important, and that's the introduction. Before they get to read the second sentence, the first sentence alone, you should be able to grab their attention and keep it to read the second one. How do you grab their attention in the first one? That is where researching about your client comes in and everything. You need to talk about something your client is going to find fascinating. If you've gone through their social medias and everything, and you see that they're always talking about copywriting, or they're always talking about tutor, they're always talking about graphic designing and stuff like that, you find a point where the both of you share the same values or the same beliefs about something, and use that as your opening heading, giving them more value or more information before you go down to start talking about their flaws. The email doesn't have to be too long, so you need to keep most of this to one sentence or two sentences. That is why you really need to research, so that you can make use of these limited characters that you have to work with. So once you've done that, the next thing you should do is you should not be afraid to follow up. Following up is very important, but do not overdo it, because that's how you send someone email and they start getting tired. You don't even look forward to your emails and stuff like that. You don't want it to turn out to be that way. So you need to ensure that the emails you are sending out and what you're sending out to them, the follow-up is minimal. If the follow-up is with someone up to 3 times or up to 5 times at most, you should stop. You don't try to get yourself into the spam. So follow up, continue to create more emails, send it to several persons. Like I said in the previous video, this is not something that you pitch your service to just one person hoping it will work. This is a game of numbers. The more you pitch, the higher you're going to get a client. So you can send emails to like 50 different persons plus follow-up emails, and at the end of the day, you get replies from maybe 5 or 4 or more. And it's very important for you to know that the fact that you got replies for 4, 5, and 3 doesn't mean you need to work with all 4, 5, or 3, because now you are a freelancer working with a very corporate business or individual. So you should know that your pay will be better and you will need to invest more time. You may not have all the time to have several clients, like maybe on Fiverr or Upwork, though you still have the freedom to get extra clients from anywhere you want. But now you need to be way focused to deliver, because when you deliver to this kind of clients, because you have a one-on-one rapport with them and you're speaking with them one-on-one, you're working with them one-on-one, you guys are in meetings and share ideas, it will be easier for you to ask for video testimonials from this person that you could use on your portfolio, or written testimonials, anyone. So working with these people one-on-one is good. So another thing you should take note of is when doing your follow-up, you need to space it. You don't send one email today and send another one tomorrow and send another next tomorrow. You could give it 3 days intervals, 5 days intervals, 1 week intervals, following up on what you posted if the person hasn't replied you yet. So now another thing is this. When you're doing all of these manually will prove to be a bit difficult. If not manually, You can make use of email marketing softwares and the rest to set up this sequence. You type them already, personalize them, set them up, they'll be delivering. You could use Sendinblue, you could use Mailchimp, whatever it is you want to make use of. So guys, I'm going to say what I've been saying for the past 5 videos. If you not watch, this is a mini series on how to get high paying clients off Fiverr, Upwork, and other freelancing platforms. So in this case now, I said you find your potential clients, their niche, you find out where they are, social media, LinkedIn, you make a research on them. Once you've done this, and you've done this research on them, you go ahead to now find their email addresses to pitch to them. How do you find their email addresses? Using a tool I have talked about and done a video on that tool. Check for links in the description to every part of this video, every part of the series. And when you find the email, this is when you now write. When you find their email addresses, this is when you now write the copy, the email to them, and the follow-up email. That is all that's involved in this. And trust me, this process works for just anyone, as long as you're a professional and you learn how to write these emails. There are several videos on YouTube. There are courses out there on how to write this. Go ahead to study and start working to get you one high-paying client. So you really do not need to go on freelance platforms that often to keep bidding and looking for clients. You have clients outside you are working with. You don't need to depend on one source of income. So guys, that's it for this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share the video, turn on the notification bell to know when I drop a video like this. Check the description for videos that have to do with this mini series. Thanks guys, and see you in another video.